Welcome to Whose Head Canon Is It Anyway, where the comedy is real, and so is the murder, and even the time travel. But the points don't matter. The points are like your negative opinions about me and what we do here. They just don't matter. But forget all that. You know what it is. Your boy Triple the G.O.D. Welcome back to Run That Rex, everybody. And welcome back to Final Jeopardy. So now we're technically a game within a game where we experiment with time travel on a constant basis. Yeah, this just got a lot more interesting. But like I said, I've been teasing for days about how we're going to turn this game completely, utterly on its head about the way that we're going to approach the second half of the game and the whole run. I have been setting up for this. So me understanding that is that I had to go put the DeLorean up because, I needed something a little more versatile that could fit more people for my time traveling needs. So, called in a couple of favors. I got me a custom-made TARDIS because, I'm a straight boss, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, got the hookup with a couple doctors or whatever, but, this is Triple G.O.D. I get whatever I want. Clean double break for me in the building and whatnot. So, with all that being said, let us answer today's question. Whose head canon is it anyway? With all of that, welcome to Doppler Lab Stage Warning. There's a lot to do here, but at the same time there isn't. Nothing's changed. Things want me dead. I'm going to kill them before they kill me, and watch out for this spike wall. Just watch out for this seed. There's a spike wall that wants you dead. And, just kill these things with the frost shield. Oh, hello. Hello, squishy wall that wants to squish me to death. See, no sweat. But see, when you're Universe's Greatest Maverick under these things, they don't really matter. But I am going to want to pull out the spinning blade for this here. Alrighty. Hello, it's Mad Joey in the Rex 2000. But, because I am me, and that we, kept it in the family, that Zero in the building. Zero is going to, help us avoid a very major catastrophe that could happen in this room if Zero weren't alive. And to completely, utterly spoil it for you, is that if Zero isn't here, on the other side of the room, way over there, is a switch of some sort, which you have to destroy with the Triad Thunder, after you beat the Rex 2000. But without that, the fight's still easy. You can, if you know the weakness, which I have pulled out, which is the spinning blade, of course, is that you shoot Rex 2000 with a couple of these, he's done. So, I really don't think there's no reason to even come back to this later and show you that, that there's something over there in the corner. Zero gonna be badass Zero. He gonna go on Tommy Oliver mode and straight up shoot slice his dog time that shit because that's what he does. So, Zero, at this time, convey to the people at home, exactly what you are here for. X, I've come to help you. I'll stop the collapsing ceiling. You destroy that junk robot. Okay. Rex 2000, Mad Joey, and you're dead. See, look at that. No more Rex 2000, no more Mad Joey, no more none of that stuff. Ooh, more tech box. You know how much I love these. And I feel honestly that I'm really getting better in trying to, distinguish voices for these characters. So, it's helping my voice acting game. So that's always good. But back to the story. X, there's an army of powerful mavericks at Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm gonna scout around. I'll catch up later. Yeah, you will catch up later, Zero, because, custom-made TARDIS. I told the people about that at home and such. And, more stuff to kill with the frost shield? Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't care what show we pretended to be in, what show. Murder never stops. Never sleep. Ooh, I made it down a hole. I never usually do that. Alrighty. We could go that way and go mess with spike balls, but Let me just start with this. We have been making decisions this whole game about what you can and what you can't do. Here's an example of what happens, and this is a life lesson when you're patient. Daddy! What's up, Pops? How you doing? How's holographic brainland? They still tentacle raping over there? Oops. Yeah, that's what holographic brainland is. It's a sexual escapade museum. We'll get into it later. However, one of the choices that we made was not to have a little bit of power. So because we chose to skip a little bit, you know what? Pops, why don't you explain it to the people? Because maybe it'll come better from you, and then I can reiterate what the hell's going on. I like that. That's a perfect plan. It's sweet. Let's go for it. Enter this capsule, X. Install this chip to enhance all your parts. The situation should now be improved. Good luck, X. See, children, there's a lesson to be learned here. Sometimes it's not always good to fix some of what's going on. That if you're patient enough and you wait, you can have a whole damn cake. And we have all the power that all of the, what am I trying to say? That all the pink capsules would have afforded us. But we get it all. So no password manipulation to get it. Nothing like that. You know, just stuff and things. And I'm going to ask myself a legitimate question. Why did I not pull off the Triad Thunder? Please, someone tell me. Well, we have the golden armor now, and it's going to come in pretty useful. This seems strange. But, you know, I need not mind it. You know, it's probably nothing there anyway. It's probably just my imagination playing tricks on it. You know what? When I'm done with this murder shit, go listen to some Ghetto Boys. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Hello, Press Disposer. The whole point of this fight is not to shoot his trunk, but it's one of those things. It's unavoidable, and you know, you have really two choices of how to go about this. It's either you can try to do what I'm doing and completely screw up, which will lead to me putting out the tornado fangs and him spewing acid everywhere. But then it does completely, utterly open him up though for anything you can shoot at him now. So you kind of have a choice, and you know, for the years and years and years I've been playing this game, I've never been able to beat the Press Disposer without, you know, breaking his trunk. And there's probably a way you can do it. And show ain't this, and you know, we're going back to the tornado thing because this is just awkward. This is just awkward. I'm like, honestly, this is like, I rarely use the race flasher, but I know he's weak to it, and I just wanted to just demonstrate that on camera. So now let's just end this, because we've had Canon event anyway and whatnot. Game over. Press Disposer down for the count. See, that's what happens, you know, when you do cool stuff. All that explosion. Play my song. AOX. Mission accomplished, baby. How you like that? One down. See, Final Jeopardy, it's not so bad. As long as you know the answer to the question that Al Trebek wants to ask you, it's all good. Now, I'm going to leave you with something because, you know, got to go hop in the TARDIS. You got to go handle some business. Where's Zero at? Where's Zero? That's the question that you probably weren't asking yourself that I'm now forcing you to ask. Where's Zero? Well, you'll find out. Oh yeah, so I gotta go, get into some spiffy clothes because it's a little different hopping in a DeLorean than hopping into a TARDIS because, I can land anywhere and that TARDIS could look like anything. So, stuff and things. So, I want to thank my doctor friend who will remain nameless because there are a million of them, and if I tell you who he was, it wouldn't matter because you wouldn't know anyway. So, thanks for the hookup, Doc. Appreciate it. TARDIS over there. Zero. Alternate reality future? Yeah, let's do that shit. So, as I go hop into my time machine, my new improved time machine, you know what? Let's just go hop in the time machine. How about that? How about I stop talking about it and I be about it? So, until I see you next, I am Triple the G.O.D. Welcome to Alternate Future Reality Land. Welcome back to Whose Head Canon Is It Anyway, where the points still don't matter. The points are like your personal thoughts that Skullgirls is a dead game and how you feel negatively about the game's art aesthetic. Doesn't matter. But, welcome back to the party, everyone, and, after I jump in the TARDIS, because, as much as I love using it, I miss my DeLorean. I just hate that, that it don't fit enough people for us to carry all this headcanon around. But, here we are. Zero at the pink capsule, and yes, I just wanted to show you that Zero can use it too, and that because he can hop in his capsule and get the upgrade, he gets that black armor, which is used in a whole bunch of games after this. And I mean a whole bunch of games. I think damn near every one that doesn't involve the word extreme in it. I think he has a black armor even in Command Mission. But that absolute Zero is the shit though, man. I'm gonna have to play that for you guys one of these days. But the only thing Zero doesn't get an upgrade for, unlike X, is the upgraded helmet parts, which allows him to heal. But as you see, I do have a double air dash. But children, I'd like to welcome you to Decision Theaters 101, and yeah, today's lesson of the day is this simple. In life, when you are presented with the killing blow on your opponent, take it. Take it from me, from a personal standpoint, and just period. Because when you don't, things sometimes come back to bite you in the ass. So, I figured, I will let you know that because today's boss battle, at least for Zero, in this alternate future of ours, involves a whole lot of that, and, you want to bring a Ray Flasher. You'll want that. Trust me. And it's boss time, baby. And look who it is. It's those two guys that I killed in one future and not in the other. Is it starting to make sense now? Just think about it for a second. Think about how I handled all of that Best Friends Forever time travel stuff and look at us now. Here's the thing, though, that I do want to preface with and start with before I get to kicking their ass, is that the form that they are going to take, and we'll talk about that while we're fighting them, is that this happens no matter what. So it's kind of an all or nothing thing. It's either you destroy Bit and Bite, and you get to fight the Press Disposer like we did early in the video with X, or you destroy one but not the other or anything, and this boss fight happens. The thing is that I kind of question this a bit because I kind of think that when they got to this point and when they were creating the game, they was like, what happens if they destroy one and not the other? Fuck it, make it the boss battle anyway. I would have liked it if they would have had like an upgraded version of Bit or Bite instead of the boss battle you have if you destroy one or the other. And then also something that I won't show because it is a complete utter waste of time. It doesn't change the boss battle in any way. Is that if you destroy Bit or Bite and one of them remains, they start off the battle and they talk a little mumbo jumbo before they change forms or whatever. And it's so ungame changing that it makes no sense to even record it or show it. But I have done enough talking. Bit and Bite, you know, they have some parting words because I'm about to kick they ass. So, Bit and Bite, please, take the floor. Ah, you finally arrived, Zero. Dr. Doppler upgraded us after our previous encounter with you hunters. Die at the hands of our combined power! I laugh at you. Y'all funny. I have tears in my eyes, like for real, cause this shit, oh, get out of here. Oh, let me wipe these tears out my eyes because this is so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, God, Car Machine, Oinari. We'll discuss it later. And this is the boss battle. Shoot at them with the Ray Splasher. You will do more damage to them than they can do to you, and you just hold the shot button until they die. That's it, because see? Game over. Look at that. Not painless at all. Pull out the Ray Splasher, kill them. They're also weak to the parasitic bomb, but play my song. Hey, yo, Zero. Mission accomplished. But yeah, you can use the parasitic bomb, but you know, as I've been telling you ever since I've got the Ray Splasher, how awesome it is and how much we're going to be using it as part of Final Jeopardy. So, it is what it is with that. So, there we go. Alternate reality boss 1 down for the count. But before we get out of here, I did promise you a lesson about Bit and Bite and the boss fight that you just witnessed with God Car Machine Oinari. And all of this is going to make sense in, you know, a minute or so. So, bear with me. Now, I did mention in the run that Bit's Japanese name is Vajarila Double F, and Bites, who I may or may not have mentioned, is Mandrela Double B. Now, you may be wondering like, yeah, what does that mean? Remember the boss we just fought. God Car Machine Oinari. The key word in there being the word karma, and Bit and Bite Japanese names are actually references to Buddhism and Hinduism and the word karma. Big in both of those. Now, here is where we're going to come full circle. The alternate spelling and sometimes the way it is pronounced in Japanese is God Kai Machine Oinari. Now, here's the thing. The circle of karma, how things come back around, and as you saw, is that when you didn't deal the killing blow to Bit and Bite, they came back. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The alternate name, God Kai Machine Oinari. Depending how the word Kai is written in Japanese, it can mean, one example of it, revision. So if you've ever wondered, like when people talk about the 1940 series from Capcom and they say 1943 Kai, now you know one of the meanings of the word Kai in Japanese, which is revision. And God Car Machine Oinari is a revision and a combination of Bit and Bite together. Look at that. See, even in the midst of all this murder, comedy, and all this time travel, I still can fit a lesson about Buddhism, Hinduism, and Japanese linguistics all in the same video. All prefaced with murder. So, now you've learned something, and I'm glad you have. I gotta go hide back in my TARDIS. I miss the DeLorean, I really do, but I can't keep shuffling around game characters in a time machine that sits for. So I needed something bigger, you know, something that I could, you know, manipulate to my will, which is why I call it in the favor for a TARDIS. So it is what it is with that. Next time, we'll be back with X, and we'll be back in normal headcanon territory. So be sure to join me. Thank you for watching Whose Headcanon Is It Anyway, and the points still don't matter, like something or another, a reference I can make to, and how you should give Skullgirls a chance, because it ain't Lab Zero's fault that shit happened behind the scenes, okay? I'm glad we can help each other. You know who I am. I am Triple the G.O.D. This is, of course, Run That Rex, a Savage Minds Entertainment Team Global Great Force production. It is what it is. I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.